India's space program is at a crucial juncture with major missions like Gaganyaan, Chandrayaan 4 and the Bharatiya Antariksh Station lined up. But even as ISRO pushes up, the Department of Science has been forced to step in order to stop a growing talent drain inside the agency. Well, in a fresh directive issued on July 14th, the Department of Space has tightened rules on voluntary retirement and resignations for the ISRO scientists and technical staff working on critical missions. The move comes after reports that more than 100 personnel have quit ISRO in the recent months. And according to the memorandum sent to major ISRO centers, including U.R. Rao Satellite Center in Bengaluru and Vikram Sarabhai Space Center in Thiruvananthapuram, the Department of Space has directed the request for voluntary retirement and the resignation from Group A scientific and technical personnel linked to the Gaganyaan and other important national missions should not be accepted as a matter of routine. The order states that of late there has been a spate of requests from scientists and engineers, including those associated with the prestigious Gaganyaan human spaceflight program. The department has said that all these exits are severely impacting the implementation of projects of national importance. And under the new directive, any resignation or voluntary retirement request received from scientific and technical personnel, even up to the rank of scientist or engineer, must be forwarded to the Department of Space with clear recommendations from the respective center directors. Well, the final decision will now rest with the department, and this reverses a key administrative change made in 2020, which had allowed ISRO center directors and heads to approve such requests up to the scientist or engineer SG level without central approval. The directive has been issued to all the major ISRO facilities, and these include URSC and VSSC as well as Satish Dhawan Space Center, Liquid Propulsion System Center, Space Application Center, National Remote Sensing Center, and ISTRAC and the Master Control Facility. Officials say that the order was prompted by a significant number of departures in the recent months. USRC Bengaluru and VSSC Thiruvananthapuram have reportedly seen the highest number of exits. And among those who left was senior scientist Victor Joseph T., who was serving as project director of the satellite launch vehicle MK3 at the VSSC. Well, the LVM-3 is the launch vehicle that will be used for the Gaganyaan mission, and Joseph is said to have put in his papers in February after serving about 13 months in that role. Reports indicate that several scientists who resigned have joined private space startups, and since the government opened the space sector to private players in 2020 and launched the Indian space policy in 2023, India's private space ecosystem has grown rapidly, and the country now has more than 400 registered space startups that have attracted investments worth $500 million, with nearly $150 million coming in 2025 alone. Companies like Pixel, Dhruv Space, Skyroot Aerospace, and others are leading this growth, and the talent outflow comes at a time when ISRO is also dealing with technical setbacks. Its workhorse rocket, the PSLV, suffered 2 failures within a year, and in January, PSLV C62 carrying EOS N1 deviated from its path after disturbances in the third stage, and in May last year, PSLV C61 carrying EOS 09 failed to reach orbit due to the pressure drop in the third stage, resulting in the loss of the radar satellite. Well, despite all these challenges, ISRO is focused on upcoming flagship missions, and these include Gaganyaan, which aims to make India the 4th country to send humans to space independently, Chandrayaan 4, a lunar sample return mission, the Bharatiya Antariksh Station, or India's own space station, and Mangalyaan 2, the next Mars mission. And with critical projects underway, the Department of Space says retaining experienced manpower is now a top priority, and the new rules are aimed at ensuring that key missions are not delayed due to sudden exits. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.